Greetings and congratulations to the class of 2010. Our faculty of teacher scholars is central to the mission of this institution. It is they who guide, instruct, and develop our students. Today, we recognize their dedication and their contributions. Would all members of the Bentley University faculty please stand so that we can express our appreciation. To recognize and encourage excellence in teaching, Dr. Gregory Damian, while the 4th President of Bentley University, established and funded the Damian Award for Excellence in Teaching. We are honored to have Dr. Damian, Chancellor, Trustee Emeritus, and President Emeritus here today to present the Gregory Damian Award for Excellence in Teaching. As President Larson has already said, Dr. Damian is attending his 55th consecutive commencement at Bentley University. Today, the university is proud to recognize from among our outstanding full-time faculty, Jennifer Cook, Assistant Professor of English. Professor Cook has been described as a life professor for getting students to think critically and originally and to apply the topics addressed in class to their lives outside of the class. This reinforces her students their unique worth and the true value of their individual and independent thinking. As one student noted, the worst thing is not having a voice, and Professor Cook helped me to regain mine. With her passion and commitment, she pushed students to do their best, at times refusing to even accept efforts that she knows are not her students' best work. Her commitment frequently extends far beyond class time as she professionally straddles the line between educator and friend. Yet another student, when asked why she took a course taught by Professor Cook as an elective, responded simply that, "I took her course because I knew it would make me better," a feeling often shared by many other undergraduates. And so it is, in recognition of her many contributions to students at Bentley, that we are pleased to award Jennifer C. Cook the 2010 Gregory Damian Award for Teaching Excellence. We are proud to recognize from amongst our outstanding part-time faculty, Professor Jack Dempsey, Adjunct Assistant Professor of English. Unfortunately, Jack cannot be with us today, but I have a few words to share about his achievement. Professor Dempsey connects with his students on a grand scale. Not only does he respect and challenge his students, but he forces them to expand beyond their comfort zones and to reach into more difficult and sometimes uncomfortable areas. He shows a passion and a drive for teaching in every single class, helping his students to overcome their fear of public speaking. So effective is he that typically, just after several weeks of class, students often volunteer to present to the class and to demonstrate the skills they are in the process of developing. Alumni also comment on how the skill set gained in Jack's class has helped them to stand out as young professionals. it should therefore come as no surprise that Jack's sterling work in teaching performance in COM 210, effective speaking, has earned him the 2010 Gregory H. Damian Award for Teaching Excellence. We are also proud to recognize outstanding scholarship by our faculty, and so I call upon President Larson to present this year's recipient of the Bentley University Award for Excellence in Scholarship. This year's distinguished scholar is Juliet Gainsborough, Assistant Professor of Global Studies. Dr. Gainsborough's research focuses on suburban politics, regional governance, and social policy. Along the first theme, she has published multiple articles as well as her first book entitled Fenced Off: The Suburbanization of American Politics. In this text, she argues that the population movement to the suburbs has fundamentally altered American politics. Juliet has also investigated the role of business organizations in promoting regional cooperation and has identified conditions where business support for the regionalism can help build a successful coalition. Moving from regional governance to social policy, she studied the economic development and public safety policy making in Miami, which ultimately led to her second book entitled Scandalous Politics: Child Welfare Policy in the United States. Juliet has provided knowledge and leadership, and thus brings both visibility and recognition to Bentley University. We are indeed fortunate to have a scholar of Juliet's stature here at Bentley, and we are pleased to announce her as the 2010 winner of the Excellence in Scholarship Award. The university is also proud to recognize excellence in academic advising. An award for that purpose was established by the Board of Trustees in honor of the 5th President of Bentley University, Dr. Joseph M. Cronin. It is presented annually to the faculty member who, based upon student recommendations, has demonstrated outstanding dedication and commitment to academic advising. The recipient of this year's Joseph M. Cronin Award for Excellence in Academic Advising is Dr. Michael Quinn, Associate Professor of Economics. Dr. Quinn is on sabbatical and can't be with us today, but I'd like to share a few words about his accomplishments. Students who have had the privilege of sitting in on one of Mike's lectures recognize his passion. Far beyond providing curricular advice at Bentley, Mike is recognized today for helping students evaluate graduate programs, preparing them for GREs, and even helping set the course for career choices. Another of Mike's students noted that there are always long lines of students outside his office, and even after graduation, students are eager to stay in touch with Mike. Still another former student, now an economics professor herself, credits Mike as the very reason she pursued her profession. Whenever she ponders her career, she remembers Mike Quinn and thinks to herself that he is the type of professor I want to be. She says that Mike Quinn is a professor who truly cares about his students, loves his job, and has a true passion for life. Please join me in again applauding Mike Quinn, whom we honor with the accomplishment of the Joseph M. Cronin Award for Academic Advising.